subscribe right now.
Bro, that sounded like a cop scream. Like, hey, I'm nice.
Go to fucking ground. Put your hands behind your back.
You know the security guards in middle school when you're running around?
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, stop running. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Young man, come back here. Where's your hall pass?
Walk of shame. You're like,
Fucking pussy.
Did you slap that girl's ass?
Slap ass Friday. Come on.
Slap ass.
Like, when
Friday,
you're at the pool.
it wasn't her ass. It wasn't her
Guard
ass.
is like, stop. You're like, fuck.
When you were
They blow the
running,
whistle.
Running.
Yeah.
I wasn't
You're
even
like in
running.
front of the whole fucking public. Like, stop running. You're like, it wasn't me, bro.
stop peeing in the pool.
How do you know?
That's just me.
How did they know that?
Fuck.
Dude, 100% of the time you pee in the pool.
Dude, I think I did one time. Oh yeah, I
You
did.
can't not pee in
What
the
do you
pool.
mean one time?
Where I remember a specific time. One time when I was getting like swimming lessons,
Okay.
because I have white privilege, right? So I got my mom signed me up for swimming lessons. I remember they had these like
What the fuck, bro? I was just thrown. I was thrown in a lake.
Yeah, bro.
Like those
We were thrown in lakes, bro.
Damn,
They
bro.
said, motherfucker, live.
Fucking
No,
Mexican. They said fucking Mexican. Go ahead.
No, straight
Survival
up.
instinct.
I was like, I was really determined to swim. I was like 4 or no, I was probably like 6.
Determined to swim at 6 years
Determined to
old.
swim,
Driven.
like to swim
Fucking
well,
nerd.
I guess. I don't know. I was fucking like I was going to this lady's house who was like, it was like her side hustle or something, like teaching kids how to swim.
Yeah.
And I was like 6 years old in this pool, and I really had to pee, and I didn't want to get out. Like I just didn't want to.
It
And
felt
I just
good?
fucking peed in the
Felt good?
peed in the pool.
Like,
Felt
you
good.
straight pee?
Yeah.
Was
That was
it
cold.
Yeah. No, I straight up peed. I had my trunks on and everything, and I don't remember much after
You
that.
saying it's the only time you've ever peed in a pool?
The only time I can remember.
That's
Are you serious?
How-
I've
What?
been in a pool.
I pee.
I literally
Yeah.
pee every time.
Why
Yeah.
ain't inviting you to my house for sure?
Crazy.
Dude, like, do you
That's because
guys...
it just be cold. And I
Yeah,
gotta warm
yeah.
up.
Or like
you know?
Chlorine in
Sometimes
that shit.
when like
Yeah,
the, you
the
know,
fuck?
when like the water's so warm, it like feels good, and so you start
Yeah.
peeing.
It does feel
Bro, like,
good.
when was the last
bro.
time you guys took a bubble bath?
Oh, I actually
What was
took
that?
one like a couple months ago. I
Hell
played
yeah.
hard
Yeah.
soccer.
There's
and I
nothing
was
wrong
like,
with
I need
that.
it.
Nothing
I
wrong
need
with
it.
that. When I get in the bath, usually I have to immediately get out and pee because it's so
Yeah?
warm.
No
and, like,
way.
In the bath, like you're not gonna pee in the bath. Like
Well, don't people do that? Like they dip their fingers, like when like they're like sleeping, like in like
oh, they put their hand in like
in
water.
warm
yeah,
water.
warm water.
Oh,
and it makes
and they
shit.
pee.
that is okay. So it does make. I'm not weird then, right?
That makes sense.
Right,
yeah,
guys?
now, yeah.
Yeah, you-
He said, right, guys, right?
These guys, right?
You ever do the thing where you're like taking a shower or whatnot, and then you realize you have to take a shit, and you're
Oh,
like
dude,
wet?
and, but, like,
Yeah.
your
Oh,
ass hairs,
shit.
like your ass
And then
hairs,
your
like,
mom walks in, she's like, why the fuck is it so wet here?
It feels good though. Like you're taking a shit, like you're like slipping like on the toilet. You're like, fuck.
You're
slipping?
sliding off.
My big,
Yeah.
my tiny little ass is on It's like
Yeah.
glass. It's like cold.
Well, dude, the worst thing is that you get out of the bath or you get out of the shower, your ass hair is like soaked, you know, and you need to wipe, but it's like the toilet paper's like chafing off. Yeah, like
Your ass.
you got the it's like on your ass hairs. And shit.
It helps, bro.
In the shower.
Ever fallen asleep?
Slip. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Fell
Oh,
asleep?
slip? I thought you said falling asleep. No, I was about to say no. No, I used to go in the shower though, in my mom's master bedroom. And
Oh.
I would take her yoga ball, I'd put it in the stand-up shower, and
What
I'd
the
put my
fuck?
phone in a Ziploc bag.
No way.
And then I would watch YouTube videos that like bounce on the yoga ball in the shower.
My dad would fucking hate you. He
Bro,
would be like, get the fuck out, you're wasting
I-
water.
yeah.
But
Oh, yeah,
first,
dude.
how
Hours.
fucking big is the fucking rescue?
Yeah, what the fuck? How big is that tub?
Bro, it was a bit. It was like one of those standing.
Yeah.
Standing ones with like
Glass?
sliding
Yeah,
doors.
okay.
Nice.
Like
Damn.
hotels.
Yeah, for real.
It was
This guy-
it was one of those white privilege showers. Yeah.
Oh.
I do want to say something before we
Yeah.
I know we already started. I was about to say before we get started. Let's try not to go over each other,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
because we had a podcast a long time ago. We had like 4 dudes, and they were like, it was horrible to hear people.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, yeah. I was wondering how 6 people will work out. You
Yeah,
know
no,
what I
no.
We
mean?
have to take turns.
It's work. It can work. It's just like when somebody wants to talk, just like
Yeah.
yeah, like just, for you guys too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
Gotcha.
not for it's for all of us.
I'm not gonna fucking talk then.
Yeah, I'm done talking.
Go ahead, introduce them.
But yeah, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Today we have a very special guest. Special to me. I grew up watching these guys.
It's
These guys
literally
are
Efren's
dope, so-
childhood right here.
Yeah, it's the Noad show. Say what's up, guys.
Yo,
What's up, guys? Yo,
what's going on?
And the Happy Robbery podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
The Happy Robbery podcast.
Say your guys' name, age, and social security.
Word.
All right, I'm Josh. My social security
you
ends
go
in
first.
6184.
Wait, say it again. My bad.
My bad.
Oh, no,
Fuck it. What did I say?
man.
What the fuck did I say? Okay.
what did he just say, bro? All right, yo guys, I'm Josh. I'm 22 and I live at home with my mom. And my favorite dish is green beans.
Nice.
All that shit was a lie other than his name. I'm Noah. I'm kind of the leader. You know what I mean?
Damn.
You look like the leader too.
Group leader.
I know.
Yeah, the group. That's what.
Group leader. That's right.
Wandale Dingle.
This guy.
Fuck you. I'm older than you.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Colton,
Right here.
and I'm
This camera.
24, and Noah just lets me be a part of whatever he does.
What do you do, bro? What's your job?
For money,
No, for what's your job title in this group, bro?
I'm kind of just a friend that helps out with things, and he lets me talk on the podcast sometimes. And
Oh, okay.
I mean-
So, useless. All right.
He deserves some credit. He's basically our producer.
That's
you know
right.
what I
I
mean?
like that.
Yeah. Our video / audio producer. You know, he makes sure our levels are good, and he's also like one of my longtime friends. You know, I met him at church camp. Back when we were like 12, I remember like the big icebreaker for us was like all these girls were talking to me about how big my fucking feet are. They're like, "Damn, your foot is so big, it's bigger than like my dad's foot." And I was like, "It probably is, you know." And then
Same with your penis.
he comes,
He was probably like, "Let me show you something."
Like, you should see my dick.
yeah. He came up and he was like, "Actually, you know what? Look at mine." And then his was bigger than mine. And I was like, "Whoa, bro, I gotta be friends with you now."
Yo, I think that.
Respect.
he says he's the leader.
Bro,
All right.
Yeah, but
Well,
his
what shoe
feet are-
size are you guys? What the fuck?
13.
I'm
13?
like 12 and a half, I
What
think.
the fuck? All right,
Yeah.
I don't look at my feet, bro. I'm ashamed now.
Now everybody's got to look.
I
about
got
you?
Little dick.
I'm 12.
You are?
Oh my God, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm
Bro,
12.
I'm a 8
What
and
are
a
you?
half.
Why are you surprised? Bro?
Oh, wow.
Crazy, bro.
My fiance might have bigger feet than you, man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie.
Damn.
Why would you
It's 'cause
say
we're-
that?
it's 'cause we're Mexican, bro. fine.
don't put this. Sorry, babe. I'm sorry.
We're leaving that in, bro. We're leaving
So
that
you
in.
guys are brothers, you two?
Yeah, we're brothers. You know, I'm like, how many years older than you? 4?
Like on at some points of the year 5, sometimes 4. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're 24 right now. I'm 20 years old.
Yeah, I mean, we're half Mexican. We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
He definitely shows it a little bit more than me.
But
It's the stash
if
and the
you could-
goatee.
yeah, if
Mhm.
you could, however far a little bit more means, because I still am very white.
yeah,
It's like if you had to guess out of the two, you would probably pick me.
yeah,
I
definitely.
want you to know the goatee is very new, like as of today.
Like literally,
Yep.
I literally
Oh,
did it
shit.
yesterday.
Did it?
Yeah, I did it.
Like,
I
just
grew it.
fucking, like,
He was like,
Yeah,
they're
like a
Mexican.
SpongeBob episode.
He was like, they're Mexicans.
Yeah, I
got
had to
you.
blend in, bro.
fuck the
What side
beard.
of your parents is Mexican?
Our dad.
Oh,
Our dad is he speaks fluent Spanish. You know.
Ass fool.
Yeah,
I should have
yeah.
had him on a podcast. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Relate to him more.
He's cooler and
What
funnier.
part of Mexico is he from?
I have no clue.
We asked that behind
You're right.
the camera.
Yeah, I honestly, like, I think he was just born in Midland, which is in Texas. But you know, his dad is from Mexico. I believe his mom is from Spain.
Also, he's first generation Mexican
Yeah.
American.
Yes, I believe so.
Us too.
Word.
He's like my dad's Mexican. He was born in El Paso.
New Mexico. He was born in New Mexico.
yeah. Actually, that's exactly right. Yeah.
So you guys are from Texas, like
Yeah.
born and raised, and then
Yeah,
you.
born and raised.
What's up with you guys coming over here? Like how'd that come to be?
Well, I had a buddy who he was in a boy band. He was actually good friends with all 3 of us.
also Mexican.
Also Mexican.
I think
And
I know.
half
who-
white.
Yeah.
Yeah, he originally was from LA, and then he moved to Texas during his childhood. And when I was doing the Noad show pretty heavy when I was like younger, I want to say I was around 11 or something like that. We had like a TV deal for a little bit. It actually like all fell apart. But when we were like casting for it, I had the choice of either getting like you know, like a band for like a talk show format or like a dance crew. And I obviously wanted to do like a fucking dance crew because that's just like way more cool. And he was like a dope ass dancer at the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, like he still is really good, but at that time he was doing like robotics and like animation, like, you know, like dubstep dance shit. And we just became best friends through that. And eventually, you know, we went to high school together. Like years and years later, we just stayed really good friends. And he got signed to Columbia Records and moved to LA. And I wanted to be his videographer. So I kind of like networked my way into doing that and eventually moved and, you know, did a lot of music video stuff, kind of put the Noad show stuff on the side and, you know, pursued like a music video. Yeah, actually, yeah.
How's
But
that going for you?
Yeah, how's it going for you?
No, yeah, I just, you know, I totally dropped the Noad show stuff and I thought I wanted to be like making movies eventually, but I was like starting in music videos and, yeah, I mean, now we're picking up the Noad show again, I guess, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, explain to our people, our Mexican audience.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It's everybody. Fuck it. Explain to our people what was the Noad show for you guys?
Oh
What was it?
man. I mean, honestly, it was one of those things where like I always wanted a YouTube channel. Like when I was like 9, I was like making videos, just not posting them anywhere because I wasn't allowed. Like my mom was like, no, like you're a little kid, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I want you on the internet for anyone to see type deal. But, you know, ever since I could remember, I've always had like a camera in my hand. But, you know, like I one day convinced her finally, like, please let me have a YouTube channel. I was like 10 and I just started making videos with Josh and, you know, we did a lot of stuff that had to do with like video games we were playing and we were allowed to play like zombies, like COD zombies and stuff. So we made like a real life adaptation to the zombies mode and that video got like a shit ton of views and we just started making more skits and stuff like that. Like back in the day,
and shit, you know.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
classic YouTube algorithm or what you didn't even call it that at the time.
yeah. Because at the time we were watching a lot of like Smosh and Balloon Shop, like
Yeah.
Olin Rogers, like a lot of like sketch based comedy stuff. So that was our bread and butter. Really was like sketches and you know
Sketch comedy.
Yeah.
All of that stuff.
Yeah. So that was kind of our thing for a bit. And it did really well up until, you know, I stopped doing it, which was around when I was like 17, maybe 16. We had like 60,000 subscribers, but YouTube took our channel down.
Why?
Well, it was because of a few things. So we had like a few run-ins with issues with like copyright infringement.
Okay.
And they had changed their policies over and over again. But then it became a problem with us being minors because we were doing like cinnamon challenge videos.
Yeah.
And it was like a weird, like, I guess like, I don't know if it's like a legal thing or whatever, but it had something to do with like children being in the video and consent, even though we were running it. We were like kids at the time and everything. It was like too dangerous or whatever. So we got striked for like a cinnamon challenge video. I know we got striked for a copyright infringement, probably for the zombies videos we did because we had like Kanye songs in our videos without permission. And I think another one was another challenge that just like got us in trouble because we were doing like parkour.
So there were like, it was no way to like work around that. Like,
I
could even like private those and then just keep the channel.
No, I actually wrote to, because you know you can like dispute the claims and stuff.
Yeah.
I wrote paragraphs on paragraphs talking about how like, you know, I have friends that are now passed away that, you know, were in some of these videos and it's like a core memory. I would like to be able to just like keep these videos. I don't care if you take down the channel. I just want to be able to download everything before it all goes away.
Yeah.
And I could never get to like having an actual YouTube rep like talk to me. It was always like a robot at the other end, and there was just like nothing I could have done about it at that point.
And so it's long gone.
It's
Those
gone.
videos.
Gone forever.
But
You couldn't like you didn't have like files or anything that saved those videos.
that's the thing. We do have like an old hard drive that has like a shit ton of like old videos.
Yeah.
Like some of our fans that are like diehard Noad show fans, they like archived a lot of our stuff from the Wayback Machine.
I seen that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen that. There's
So-
like a channel that says Noad Show Archives. And
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit.
I actually I talked to that kid a lot, and I actually because he claimed the Noad show handle, which was great because like he secured it for us, and then we just like switched him over. So now he has like the archived handle. We have the official handle now, but he archived a lot of our old videos, and that was just so real for him to do
Damn,
that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
fucking insane.
I know, man, and
I don't know if you guys know Jeff Wittick.
The guy
Jeff
that
Whitt-
cuts hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told. I remember he has a podcast. So he was talking about because his Instagram user handle is Jeff, just like that, Jeff.
Right.
And some other guy had that username first,
Mm.
and he asked him if he can have it, and he was like, "If you pay me like a shit ton of money, I'll give it to you."
Oh
And he
wow.
ended up paying him like a lot of money just to get that handle.
Wow.
So luckily that kid didn't charge
Yeah,
you.
we
No,
Yeah.
he didn't. He was mad cool about it, and that was awesome. A
I
lot of
would've
our fans were really chill.
I want to charge y'all for real.
Like,
10K right now.
Fuck. Oh man, I would have
we'd
been
be
like,
like,
shit. I would have been so mad, dude. I would have been so mad at fucking YouTube. For
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah, it was annoying because like I said, like we have some friends that just aren't with us anymore that really helped a lot. They're just like our childhood friends, and they had like some really funny videos that we were in together in them, and they're just like not here anymore. So I would like to have some of those videos back. But the cool thing that I was mentioning earlier is that I did find a hard drive with some old stuff on it,
Yeah.
and we've been putting a lot of those videos on Patreon. The first reason is kind of because I don't know what YouTube is like gonna do about them being back on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
But also like I feel that a lot of our diehard fans would pay $5 a month just to get those anyways. We even have like some videos that we shot back when we were like 12, 13, 14 that never ended up going out. And I'm gonna be re-editing some of those, and
That's right.
they're just putting them out as like, yo, this is
YouTube's probably like, not these kids.
They're like, bro, they're
honestly,
Take this shit down.
yeah, honestly,
Patreon
yeah.
about to come in like, yo,
YouTube emailed us right now. Like,
we gotta shut y'all
We
down.
heard
shit.
about y'all.
I understand, it's fine. It's
we
whatever.
heard about y'all. Y'all been on fucking pain in YouTube's ass. We're gonna have to take you down from here too.
Actually,
did you guys start another YouTube channel after that, or you guys just stopped doing YouTube after that shit got taken down?
we took a break for a long time because I was doing my thing in LA, and Josh, he was doing high school. At the time he was living in Texas for a bit, but then I realized very early that as a 17-year-old in LA, it was just like very overwhelming for me. Like
That's a
I
lot.
didn't know how to navigate life. You know
LA
what I
fucking
mean?
sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
Not like in a way like, oh my god, we're canceled. Fuck. No, but
Right.
LA for like us is just like it's hard. Like every time I always go to LA, it's just like parking sucks, traffic sucks,
People suck.
people kind of suck.
The
They
rent
do.
is out of this world.
Out of this world, it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
it's insane, and for you to do that at 17 is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really grateful because my family, like my mom and Josh, they're just ride or die,
Yeah, that's cool.
So they moved out, they uprooted, and they came to LA, and we lived together, and I just kept doing music video stuff up until I basically just got overwhelmed really with the way the industry was altogether. I was using a lot, like for those of you who don't know, I used to have a drug problem. I used to have a light drug light. Yeah. I mean, I was in and out trying to quit. My DOC was marijuana and alcohol. And when I turned like I think 2020, I decided to go to rehab and
Nice.
got sober and all that. And I think a lot of it really was like the music video industry and how crazy, like it's just like a wild world.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of drug use and parties all the time, and it almost feels like if you want to network and meet people a lot,
You have to
Yeah.
get into that little area of those
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
and it's one thing if you can handle that. I just don't. I have the genetic disease of addiction, so it's one of those things where I just can't really do any of that, and I decided to like get back into like being creative again after working at a few different rehabs, and I actually got into working in the esports industry as an editor, and it's way it's way more chill.
That's
It's
right.
way more chill,
That's right, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Red Bull and coffee and all that. Yeah.
No, proud of you, bro. Hell yeah.
Let's clap it up, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Clap it
Thanks,
Good job,
guys.
Noah.
I appreciate- Thanks, guys.
up. 4 years sober.
He starts crying.
Almost
Nice,
4.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm crying. You guys can't.
Fucking dude, for us, I think just like alcohol and like all that drugs, just it never touched us. Like
That's
we never
good.
wanted to do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's good.
I tried smoking once.
It touched me for a little bit, and then I controlled it. I was like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't be doing
It
this.
touched you, but you liked it.
Yeah. It touched me without
Ooh.
consent.
I liked it a little too much. I'll just say.
But
Yeah.
I actually fell in love with it.
No, I smoked. I guess it was, what was it called, George? A Stizzy?
Yeah.
Was it like weed? I guess.
I had the stizzy.
I didn't know it was weed until like I had a girl that told me she's like, it's weed. I was like,
You didn't know?
I was like, I smoke weed, and she was like, yeah, well, it's weed. So I was like, oh fuck. And I was like, I mean, I didn't like how it looked. I didn't like how I looked doing it. For personally, I felt like I looked like an idiot.
I feel you with that. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't look like an idiot.
Cause I love to look good, and especially in front of girls. And when I would smoke, I was when I would smoke, like I would act so stupid, like
You're
in front of girls.
geeking.
I would be geeking, bro. I'd be like, I would
Level
look
10
dumb.
tweaker.
I would try like to be so fucking like cool, but then like in reality, like I would third person myself, and I'd be like, dude, I look fucking stupid. So I was like, you know, I'm not doing that. And then I drank, and then I had like a funny story with these foods when I drank.
It was the worst.
Oh, yeah?
thing
It was
ever,
my
dude.
first time like going like hard. It was
First and last, because we never took
yeah,
them
first
out,
and
so-
last because
Oh,
nah,
shit.
because I never liked it.
Oh my God. Yeah, I had a gig
Yeah,
for
go
a
for
girl.
it.
A girl told me like, "Hey, can you come to my party and take pictures?" She was turning like 23, 22. I was like, "Yeah, of course, I'll go take pictures for you." I was like, "So cool if I bring my little brother and my cousin and my other friend." They're
Shout
like,
out
yeah,
you.
you can bring them. You know, they can have fun. I was like, "Okay, cool." So I went. I was taking pictures, and like I said, he doesn't drink, and he does, but he knows how to control himself.
Like I was drink. That's when I was drinking a lot.
Right,
And I
right,
was like,
right.
you know what? Like, let me drink, have fun, like get loose.
For sure.
So I was drinking just how I drink.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, you know what?
I'm gonna keep
I'm
up.
gonna keep
try to
up with
keep
you.
I'm gonna try to keep
for
up.
for his first time, and I'm over here like,
I drank like fucking 3 Modelos. Like 4 White Claws.
Oh my goodness.
like half the gallon of a buzz ball.
It was a buzz ball. I drank a buzz
Shit.
ball.
And I was drinking just as much as he was. So I was drinking already, and I was already like,
And like tequila.
4 drinks in.
Yeah.
He like, I gotta catch up. So he was drinking, and then
I-
I opened that drinking.
The moment I
drinking.
knew I was fucked up is when I went to go use the restroom, and I was like stumbling. I was like, oh fuck.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
You had to like stand up and you just
Yeah, I was like, fuck, man. And then like it came to a moment where I get goofy as fuck, and like we left the party
and he was running down the street
doing cartwheels and
Oh,
shit.
cartwheels
yeah.
and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? They're like, oh, he's drunk. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know he was drinking. And I'm over here like, fuck, I'm gonna get in trouble when I get home because my parents were like, take care of him. I was like, I'll take care of him.
Oh, I get that.
So then I'm like, fuck, dude. So
And this is
then-
the first time it's coming out on
yeah.
YouTube.
So then,
Mami,
so-
perdóname.
yeah. So then we're like, all right,
Sorry.
let's go get something to eat because we're all hungry. So we go to Cane's, and he's throwing up in the Cane's.
No, hold on.
No.
So I went
Great.
inside my homie's car, Junior. Shout out you, Junior, my brother.
Yeah,
My
because
brother.
the reason why is because I was driving my Challenger,
new
and then Junior
Challenger.
had his car. I was like, bro, you're not throwing up in my car. Like,
Nah.
yeah. I like
And-
go with Junior.
And Junior was like, "Hey, fool!" Like I remember this shit. He was like, "If you need to fucking throw up, I'll pull over." I was like, "Okay, I can handle it." And I was just like this the whole time. I was like, and he started feeling that saliva, bro. And I'm like,
Oh, yep. That's it right there.
and I'm like, pull over. And then like he's like, "What?" I said, "Pull over, bro. I got to throw up." And he's like, "All right." And we were hitting the exit, and he pulled over on the side, and I fucking threw up. And
Damn.
that was like, oh, fucking, it felt awful. I hate throwing up. Throwing up sucks.
Yeah, bro, I hate
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
Throwing up sucks.
That's like my biggest fear is throwing up.
Yeah.
Man, these two guys, so they lived in LA for a minute,
Mm.
and then they moved back to Texas. This is right before I went to rehab.
This was during COVID.
Yeah,
Okay.
COVID
2020?
Texas.
2021? Okay.
And
Yeah.
Josh and Noah and their mom moved in with me and my parents at my parents' place, and we were touching the substances.
We got a little fucked up.
We're just
Touching the substances.
just
Sounds
grazing
cool.
against the
But,
substances.
like, it was fine for the most part. Me and Noah drank pretty much every day
Yeah.
and smoked and all that. But Josh was only 16.
I
at
just
the
turned
time.
16. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, I was already doing the substances with Noah. So.
Damn.
So
What a big brother.
I mean, I mean, I was 18 when that
Mom,
happened.
I'm
when
sorry.
that shit happened.
no, I mean
Yeah.
it was I agreed to it. So it was pretty fun. Yeah.
But speaking of keeping up, like we would always try to like get Josh to drink with us and smoke with us and party with us and all that. And Josh would just get so fucked up, and he would always be in bed by like 8 p.m.
Yeah, I would go to bed at like the perfect time before like shit hits the fan, you know, and like his parents get mad or something.
Yeah.
Like, we're too loud. I haven't on like 2 occasions where I just lucked out and went to bed at the perfect time.
Yeah.
I didn't get in trouble.
I think a big part of it was like I was one of those where I was like, you know, if my brother's gonna smoke and he's gonna drink or whatever, I would rather him like be
Smoke
around
with
me.
me, you know?
Yeah, and I'd rather be.
Yeah, that's the thing is the first time I smoked weed, it wasn't with him at all. And I was like 15, and it was like back in Texas. I was just visiting when I lived.
That Texas weed.
Yeah, it was Texas weed. So it's fucking dog
Is it
shit.
nasty?
Oh
It's-
shit!
I think it's
Yeah.
still illegal.
That's all we knew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I just like I remember like I broke my phone and I needed to catch a flight the next day to go back to LA, and it was just me in Texas. So I was like so stressed out. I was like, fuck it, I'll smoke weed, sure. So I did it
Sure.
with my friends. Yeah, I did it with my friends, and like I was like, oh yeah, that's good. You know, obviously died the first time I took a hit. Just try.
Dude, me too. I was
Yeah,
fucking.
just died.
Whoa! I felt like throwing up the first time I smoked, bro.
Yeah.
Water, Sandy,
Yeah.
I need water.
And, like you start coughing like silently, and like that, you know, it's like the worst. It's gonna be the worst. Yeah, you're like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
I smoked. The first time I smoked was actually with George.
Yeah.
I was behind his
I
car.
was thinking the way you were thinking, like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna smoke, at least smoke it with me first.
Yeah.
100%. That's the older brother mentality,
Yeah.
you know.
That day was crazy because we were on our way to the mall.
We were to the mall.
Oh, shit.
with our church.
Hold on, you gotta say that part, bro.
With our church, and they were smoking in the car, and then we get there, and he's bullying the church kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
There was a kid with a mask on. He's like, "Why you got that mask? You can rip it off his face."
you like God.
oh man, I ripped his fucking mask, bro. Like his mask literally broke, and he only had one, and it was his favorite one.
That's
It was like
his
those-
favorite
It
mask.
was his custom mask. He
it was a
customized
custom-
As you can see, he's a bully.
It was like those masks that had like those like fake like those like what is those called? It looked like a gas mask.
Oh, I know what you're saying. It had the nozzle thing on it and
Yeah,
shit.
and I was like, get that shit out.
You're like, you know, God made weed, right?
I was an asshole,
artist,
bro.
so he like customized the mask and everything. It was really nice. And
No, but he was
over
my
here, like,
homie. He was my homie.
off his face.
We were
How did he
best
react?
friends. We were best
How did
friends.
he react to that? Was he upset?
He started throwing hands on me.
Yeah.
Like fake hands. It was like,
Oh, okay,
"Bitch,
okay,
you fucking
okay.
bitch." And I was like,
Nah,
it was funny.
though. That was hilarious.
Wasn't funny to him, bro.
But but back to my drinking story. Remember like how long I took like throwing up?
Dude,
I
like-
threw up so many times.
Shit.
So many times. It was
Never
probably like
ending.
more than 5.
Oh, wow.
It was over. Like every
threw
time we
up-
had to stop.
He threw up going out the freeway. He threw up. We literally ate.
Canes,
Like, all three of us
inside
sat
cane.
down and ate.
I was
he
in a
was in a
restroom.
restaurant just throwing up.
And
we're
it
like,
was just alcohol?
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, you weren't even crossed or anything?
No, nothing.
That's why I say it's like alcohol is just kind of like compared to,
Yeah, it's
you
horrible.
know?
I don't like it. That's why I fucking hate. Oh, you know what the fuck? What made me throw up? It was a Twisted Tea actually.
Oh, you got
The Twisted Tea was the one that. It's because first of all, I don't like tea. Tea is like, and then like now with alcohol, it was nasty to me.
the hangovers are fucked up.
You were a white boy wasted.
Yeah, I was. I was twisted. It was a little bit twisted.
gnarly.
And I threw up. I kept throwing up. They took me to his girlfriend's house. And
We stalled because we were like, bro, we gotta get this guy like.
Yeah, because
big.
I was
they
telling
they were
Get
giving
him fluids or something,
Yeah.
bro.
They were giving
Yeah.
me Gatorade, blue Gatorade.
Oh,
to this day,
yeah,
I
yeah.
hate blue Gatorade.
Oh,
and I was like,
fuck.
fuck, I don't
It's
like
because
my
like
homie
I
Drew
told
was
him
like,
like
drink it,
sip it, you know,
it.
sip
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
This was
Yeah. Like, stop.
like drink. You gotta drink. You're throwing up nothing. You gotta at least like have something in your stomach. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, bro, I'm good. Nah, bro, I can't
I
do
was
this no
calling my
more.
mom. I was like, Mom, we're gonna spend the night at George's house. She was like, No, you better come over here, cause I recently just got a dog. She was
Weenie
like,
dog.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh.
come take care of your dog. I'm not gonna be watching it all night. I was like, Fuck.
Fuck.
I'm ready to take the L. I was like, All right, I'm
Oh,
getting.
then we went.
Can't win them all.
We went back home, and then we stood by like far away. We parked far away from our house, like a block, not a block, like just
like in the corner.
in the corner of the street. And
He was like still throwing.
all of us,
still
they were
throwing.
all debating like to take me in and like just face the consequences.
I wasn't gonna go and I was gonna leave.
Face my mom.
Angel was like, I'm just taking, bro.
He's like, bro, how'd you do it? And you're my homie, bro. I fucking love you. He was like, you're gonna do that to your fucking brother? You're gonna throw him under the bus like that? Like, you gotta like, hold on. We gotta wait low. It was 3 a.m., bro.
Right.
3 a.m. and my mom was already
Oh.
fucking calling and I was like, all right. I did one more throw up, one more vomit, bro.
It was
One
funny
last
'cause
one.
He was
Got
like,
one
he was
more
like,
Get it all out.
he was like, give me a second, bro. Trust, this is gonna be the last one. He called it. He was like, this is gonna be the last one. and he just goes down, throws up everything. He like, and he gets up, be like, "Look, I'm good, let's go." He walks to the house.
I was like, I'm good, I'm chilling, I'm chilling.
Instead of buying anybody who's like, just go.
I was like,
That's
bro, I'm good, let's
wild.
go. I walked in straight, I was chilling, bro. And my mom was like, "Como estás?" I was like, "How you doing?" I was like, "I'm good, I'm just tired. This is, a long night." She's like, "Oh, okay, vete a dormir, go to sleep." And I was like, "Okay." Went to sleep, and I clean, bro. I was clear. I was in the
Yes, sir.
clear.
That's it right there,
Yeah,
baby.
And then my mom and I threw up in the morning. My mom was throwing up too. I don't know what happened to her.
So perfect.
And then I was
She's
like,
fucked up too.
in Spanish, I was like,
a long night.
that's
She was
why
at a party too.
she told me, she was like, in Spanish, she was like, "Oh, hay algo en el aire." It was, "There's something in the air. I don't know what it is." Because I was like, "Yes, I don't know. It's stomach flu, huh? Right?"
I got it too.
And then we,
COVID.
we,
Twisted in there.
we went to go get electrolytes together. And
There you go.
to this day, she doesn't know. But
Well,
well, not this day, today.
I'm sorry, Mom.
That's awesome.
No,
But-
yeah, it's all good.
Has there ever been a time where you guys been like super wasted?
Yeah.
As you guys, like you said, like you guys would drink every day.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a point when you guys know like, oh, we got messed up? Crazy story.
I'll let you start this story. You know the one where I called out of work at Domino's.
Oh man. I have my parents have a pool. White privilege.
Nice.
But so we
I
don't.
love this ongoing gag. bro.
the white privilege bit. So I have shoes.
So at this point, I don't think I think my job was like not busy. I gave drum lessons to kids, so it was like sporadic. He was working at Domino's.
Drawing lessons to kids?
Huh?
You're giving drawing lessons to kids?
Drum lessons.
Oh,
Like
okay.
drummer.
Okay, cool.
How to draw.
Okay,
He's a
that's a
good
little more
drummer.
cooler, bro. That's
So
cooler.
I was basically home every day, and drink. My cousin would come over. He'd come drink with us.
His
and all
cousins
that.
are crazy, man.
Yeah.
My cousins are degenerates.
Shout out.
So we just have these parties like damn near every day, and this one time we were like, "No, you gotta drink with us, dude. Fuck, he had to work that day. He's working at Domino's. Like, gotta call out of work.
I was like, fuck it, dude.
Calls out of work just to drink with the boys, which is a huge W.
Yeah.
And
Thanks, bro.
I'll let you,
problem.
I'll let you take it from there.
No, yeah, I was fucking calling work, and I was like, yo, so I'm sick. Yeah, I can't come into work today. And he was like, "Oh, are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, bye." And so I'm
Nice.
like, "All right, guys, let's go.
Nice.
It's time to get lit and
Start
enjoy."
the day off with a shotgun.
That's right. I shotgunned a beer, very first drink of the day. Immediately threw it up because
What the fuck?
because I drank it like way too fast, and I like ran into like the bathroom from outside. I ran in back into the living room, went into the bathroom, and then I was like aiming for the toilet, and I was just too late. Like if I had moved like a little bit earlier, I probably would have made it, but I threw up all over the floor, and I cleaned it all up
We
though.
had no idea. We're still like we took a shot or something. Like we were just doing normal shit. I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna go throw up. Okay, whatever. And then we're just kind of like, wow, like Noah's been gone for a while. Like what is going
He's
on?
dead. He's dead.
I'm
You
dead.
just see him on the floor like,
He's just cleaning up the fucking vomit.
They can't know.
And then you came out and you said to Colton, I threw up all over the floor, but I cleaned it up.
I'd fucking hate you. I'd be like, what? What fucking floor? Like, take me to it, bro. I'll clean it up better, bro. 'Cause I know you fucked it up.
No, legit. Like after that, I was like, all right, I'm good. I feel better, and let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? So
Ordered Domino's
we ordered Domino's
from his work that he called out.
Yes, that
No?
happened.
No?
Yeah, like
I was like, I'm not picking up the pizza. Like, someone else do it. So then, like, we're eating pizza, and I'm good and drunk at this point. You know what I mean? We've been doing shots and whatever, and we're just eating pizza. And out of nowhere, I feel sick again. So I'm now throwing up all in the grass, all this pizza I just ate, while they're still eating and shit.
we're just eating, like watching him throw up the pizza.
The fuck?
It's like it's better than TV.
Nobody gonna tap him on the shoulder like, it's gonna be all right. Nobody hold him
they were
up.
holding his hair like, okay.
We're like,
Okay, bitch. Don't worry, bitch.
Yeah, like Colton had like cigarettes, and like this is the only time I smoked cigarettes. When Colton would be like, "Oh, are you drunk? Do you want some cigarettes?" Like,
It's amazing.
it'll make you feel better. And I'm
Definitely
like,
the instigator.
and yeah,
Yeah.
I remember it was disgusting, man. I was like, I loved cigarettes so much. I was like picking up like the butts in the fucking ashtray and finishing those and shit. It's disgusting.
This guy, man.
Yeah, but after I threw up everything, Colton's just hosing it down with like a water hose. And that day, you lost the fucking dog you were supposed to watch.
Yeah, I got
Wait, what?
What?
So you skipped,
What the
skipped
fuck?
ahead a little bit.
Okay.
So Noah and I are pretty fucked, and I'm sitting in the pool, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna drown, so I need to go to bed. Like, this is it. It was like 3 p.m.
Like 7.
Yeah, no, it was like 3, bro. Like the sun was up. I went
That
to
was
bed.
crazy. He was like, I'm a drown. I thought he was gonna jump into the pool.
No, I was like sitting in the pool. I was like, I cannot stay awake. I have to go to bed. So I went upstairs, took a shower, and I knocked the fuck out. Like, greatest sleep of my life. And Noah followed soon
Yeah.
after.
I didn't take a shower. I just sacked.
Yeah.
You know.
And something interesting happened while we were asleep. Colton, do you want to explain what happened?
So whose dog were you babysitting though?
What's her name? His name. Its name.
It's-
It's dog, dude. I don't,
Caesar.
it's my aunt's dog who's still alive, and I hate that dog. My aunt. My parents went out of town with my aunt and uncle, I guess, and my aunt brought her dog to my parents' place, and my only job for the whole weekend was to watch the dog. And then this same day, they're already in bed. Me and my cousins are still drinking and shit, and I get a phone call. My mom yelling, "What the fuck? Why is a neighbor calling saying they just found this fucking dog? Blah blah blah." You know, I'm just like,
Fuck.
like you
Dog's
know that feeling,
gone.
like your parents told you to do something and you just ignored it, or like
Yeah.
forgot. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You get that phone call.
Yeah.
You know what that phone
Yeah.
call. And yeah, I mean, I was just the dog fucking got out. The crack, my fence was broken. Crawled under the crack of it. Wasn't even my fault. Low-key.
Well,
It wasn't open.
you were supposed to watch the
I
dog.
was supposed to watch the dog. Dog got out. I fucking get an earful from my mom. But thank God our neighbor, like, it just ran into the neighbor.
Yeah, that's clutch.
Yeah.
But it was super clutch.
Could you
got
imagine
lucky.
if the dog got ran over by a car?
Holy shit.
That would,
Dude,
Dang.
I would have been kicked out.
that was
Yeah.
the funniest thing I've
That
ever
call
heard.
would have been different. that
would've
phone
been
call would have been different.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like, and now
Yeah.
before you're sober.
Nah, dude. Drinking rules.
Yeah. It does roll. Not for me, but it does.
You guys had we exchanged topics,
Yeah.
and you gave me a lot of interesting fucking topics.
Yeah.
Me and
Lot of
Ed were
interesting
talking about the
topics.
topics, and I was like, "Damn, this guy lived a life." I was like, "Fuck." You know?
I
This
have-
is young.
This is right here, Noah pooping trick shot story.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking sick.
That's my own most interesting one because it was like, dude, what the fuck does that mean? I was like, okay, you know
What
what?
does that mean?
Okay, because you said it was a high school story.
No, okay, so I'll get into it. Here's what happened. Okay, so I think it was me and you hanging out.
Well, yeah, Noah and I would do this thing where it was really funny. Like, he'd be like, I got to poop. Do you want to watch? And I'm like, yeah.
What the fuck?
So
We were probably high. I'll
Yeah,
just tell you, by the way.
So I'm like, fuck yeah. So we go to the bathroom, and he's like, actually gonna shit. I was like, oh shit, he's actually gonna shit. And he's like, so I started filming him.
Yeah, you're
And-
like filming
and
it
so
on Snapchat.
he,
like
like-
filming it.
He like stands up, and he's trying to trick shot it into the toilet, you know? And
My place?
No.
This is my place.
Oh, thank God, it's not your place,
yo,
bro.
he completely missed and hit the back of the toilet seat, bro. It was so fucking
I was
funny.
like, shoot! I was like, watch this. I'm gonna do a trick shot in the air. I was like aiming for the toilet, and it like went splattered all on the side. Of the
all on the back, bro. It was
Fucking
I don't know if
I'm about to throw up.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a break. I need a smoke break.
I don't know if I've ever laughed like that hard ever in my life because like I was like so shocked at how it shot out. Like it shot out of your ass. It was crazy.
What did I eat that day?
I don't know.
Why did it say?
I want to know, like, why did you like agree to go?
Bro, it's funny. Yeah, I'm gay.
Respect, bro. Me too.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
Did you guys
LGBT
clean it up
month,
after?
fuck
or
it.
you guys-
I cleaned
I
it.
just watched him clean it up. It was hilarious.
I cleaned it up.
were you disgusted? You're like, I can't believe I
It was
just did
mine, so I was like, it's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like that one, like you fart and you smell it, like that's so good.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it smells
But it's
bad,
yours.
but you're impressed.
It's yours because it's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
video was too funny. I don't think we have it, and obviously we could never show it.
Videoed it?
He
I
did
recorded it, but
Nice.
the problem was
Patreon.
Yeah, on the Patreon.
$5.
$5.
No, that's the thing is like I sent it. I know I sent it to like one person, like one of our friends, but then I deleted it because like I cannot have shit on my phone, like
Literally shit. Yeah.
like actual shit. So I was like, I don't want to look at this ever again, but I'll send it. But I could never find it. Because
Yeah.
of course
Damn.
I was like, bro, you remember that one time when you shit and you missed the toilet? So I was like, oh, I gotta find the video.
I mean, why did it say embarrassing high? Oh, high story. I thought it said high school story.
Oh yeah, because I was like, I probably was super
Probably.
high when that
Well, how old were you
happened.
guys when this shit happened?
Like 15 and 20 or 19,
I was
15
like,
and 19.
I was 19.
Shit.
It's like 29.
Literally. Fuck.
I can tell you guys are really close, like really, really close.
Oh,
From
yeah.
that story, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Bro, if Angel told me you want to see me shit, I'd be like, you're fucking gay. Get the fuck out of here.
Like, leave me alone. Get out. I'm
The
like,
fuck out my face right now,
Yeah,
bro.
I know you didn't just tell me to watch
We
you
do
shit,
that-
buddy.
Yeah, dude, we do everything together.
yeah.
When
what-
you said high school, I thought it said high school because I was like, fuck, I had an embarrassing shit story, but we'll save that for another day now.
oh,
too many shit
come
now,
on.
bro.
Is it bad?
To this day, because there's this, I said it in our first ever fucking episode. I was like, I have an embarrassing shit story, but I'll never say it.
Oh shit!
Everybody's been telling me to do it.
Damn.
Say it?
yeah, say it, bro.
Wow. I feel like I'm
Fuck
being
it.
graced with like
Yeah.
gold right now.
Everyone wants to hear it.
Wow.
And they're at the end. They're like, that was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
Man, I
Embarrassing? Wow.
So it all started when I was in high school. I was a sophomore.
You better not tell us later, like, yo, cut it out.
I'm not gonna. No, it's good. It's cool. I'm fucking chilling.
Patreon.
I'm recording.
I'll say it. I'm recording. I'll fucking put it on Patreon.
I'll put your footage on our page.
Fucking, it was sophomore year, bro. Sophomore year at my high school. I had a bad stomach flu, and I stayed home for 2 days. And you know, my Mexican mom, she was like, "You can't stay home another day." I was like, "Mom, but like my stomach fucking hurts. Like I'm a shit in school. I know I am. Like I'm a fuck. It was bro. It was like horrible poop. Like it was bad, bro. It was really fucking bad shitting.
It wasn't solid, huh? It was like wet.
It was wet. It
It
was
was
gross.
runny.
Damn.
It was a little gross.
Ooh.
How was that gross? Wait, what?
It's delicious. But I remember I couldn't miss this third day too because I was in Ballet Folclórico. It was it's a Mexican dance, and I was in the club and I was doing a performance that day.
Like
and I
a
was
rally. You guys have rally?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't miss it because I was the only dude in Ballet Folclórico.
No, that's
Yeah.
important, man.
And yeah, I was the main guy that like shows off in there. So I was like, fuck, I gotta go.
Basically leading the whole dance.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
So I was like, I gotta go. Fuck it. And I was like, let's fucking do it. I'll fucking, if I needed shit, I'll do it like in time. Like I was like, I'll time my shit. I know I can. I couldn't. It was Spanish class, bro. So worse, I hate this class because it was my second period Spanish class, and I was a sophomore with freshmen, and you already know like that whole fucking what's that called? What's that called when you're like higher? When you're in a higher grade?
upperclassmen?
Yeah, upperclassmen.
Yeah.
Like when you're a lowerclassman, like you hate it.
Yeah.
Right.
We're all like kids to you,
'Cause
but in
you're like a
reality, you're all
bitch.
kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But like to me, I was like, man, I was the only fucking sophomore in here because I didn't take Spanish in
Oh.
my freshman year when I was supposed
So
to.
you
Right.
failed it and you had to retake it?
No, I never failed. I just never did take it.
I'm just curious.
You said what?
Were you already fluent in Spanish at the time?
Yeah, that's why I took Spanish 1 because I was like, dude, it's easy for me.
Pickings, yeah.
Everyone was Mexican there.
Oh,
it was
so it's
easy
just
for
like
everybody.
breeze.
Oh,
Yeah, it was easy for everybody, but I took it and I was like, you know, because that's why I didn't take Spanish 1 for my freshman year. But anyways, we had a sub that day, and I fucking till this day, fuck you, like you're a bitch.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck
bitch.
you.
Because
What's their full name and address?
I'll show you right now. No, I'm kidding. She took her sweet ass time when I got up, and I was like, I need to use the restroom. She took her sweet ass time. She's like, well, I'm a substitute and I can't give out passes.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I whispered, I was like, it's an emergency. It's an emergency. I gotta go.
You're like, go.
Yeah. And I was like, I gotta fucking shit. Let me give me. She was like, all right, well, let me write something. Let me write you a pass. I was like, write me a fuck. I gotta go. I was like, this fucking bitch. And I couldn't say like I gotta go because there's freshmen there. I couldn't say that and be like, oh, this kids need to shit in high school. Fucking weirdo. Sophomore and shit.
That's true though.
Yeah, and it is what it is. Like, and I was like, you know what? I think I can time it. And this bitch took her time. She tried to find her sticky note. Couldn't find a sticky note. She ripped the page. She started writing her shit. What's your name? Efren. It's Efren. E-F-R-E-I-N. E-F-R-E. I kept repeating it. And she gave it to me. And I was like, all right. I walked out really cool.
You're like,
Yeah. And as soon as I fucking stepped out, as soon as I stepped out that fucking So as I stepped out that class, I started running.
Yo,
Yeah, I started running.
That's
and
dangerous, running.
the pooping
Yeah,
shit?
Yeah,
that's
I started
crazy.
running. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta go because I knew I'm not gonna make it.
Oh.
This bitch took her sweet ass time. I knew I was gonna make it.
You're like singing to yourself.
Yeah,
You're like humming.
I was passing by all these fucking classes, and there's like people with like doors open. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know how
Yeah.
stupid you look running in high school?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm running this shit. I started running, and fuck, the restroom was far away from this class too.
Damn.
And I ran in, bro. I thought I was there. I was there.
Your
And
story when you ran into the restaurant and
I was there, bro. I was there, and I didn't make it. I shit myself. I let everything out, bro. And it was a lot. It was
Bro.
a lot, bro. It was horrible.
And it's like that's the shit you cannot clean up. That is not.
It was
that is-
tough. It was a tough cleanup. I literally thank God. I literally thank God for this.
Shout out.
Cause there's always fucking people smoking in that restroom, in that hall too.
Yeah.
Always people smoking in that restroom. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, thank God nobody was there. Like, nobody. It was all empty. For the whole time I was like
That
in
is
there.
crazy.
Nobody was in, like, entering or
You didn't
nothing.
make it into the stall or nothing.
No, I didn't make it to the stall.
You just went inside the door and just.
I shit myself.
Did you throw away your underwear?
So this is where it got a little cool. I sat down, like I took off my underwear, I took off my pants. I just sat down like this, and I could see the shit right there. I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, like I shit myself. Like, what do I do? She was like, can you flush your underwear? Like, flush your underwear. I was like, all right, I'll flush my underwear. I took out my underwear and I flushed that bitch, and I cleaned myself up. And I was like, fuck, I felt a little fucking weird because my pants, I didn't know my pants smelled like shit.
Oh no!
I didn't know
dude.
I didn't. So I was like, man, I smell shitty. And then a kid walks in. And I was still in the stall, and he walks in the stall. Sorry, my eyes fucking twitching. But I walk in. You see it? Yeah. It's twitching? Fuck. I'm on
Trauma from the.
Yeah, bro.
Straight up, bro.
It's this shit, bro. It's this shit. And this kid walks in, and he was just quiet, bro. I think he was special ed because he was looking at me. Like, when I walked out, he was like giving me side eye, and I was like, what's up, bro? And I washed my hands, and I walked out, and I was commando the whole day.
Damn,
Commando
bro.
the whole day.
My boy
Yeah.
free balling.
Good
Bro.
shit.
But the thing is, I still had that fucking the disease in me. You know, I still needed to shit a lot. So I went back in class. I did my class, and I went to my dance because remember I still had my dance.
Fuck.
So I went to my dance, and then I needed to shit again. But I was already in my chadro suit, was a mariachi suit, my costume, and I was like, fuck, I need a shit. And it almost happened to me again.
Oh.
I almost didn't make it, but I made it. This
Oh
time.
my god!
I remember I met up with my brother because me and him were in high school together, and I told Angel, I was like, hey, after this dance, I'm gonna go home. I called Mom. I'm gonna go home. She didn't pick me up. He was like, why? I was like, I shit myself. And she was like, you shit yourself? I was like, yeah, I shit myself. What were your thoughts on that one?
I was just, I felt bad because I know that feeling because I shit myself before in school one time too.
Yeah.
I was like,
Damn, bro.
I was driving at the time, so I was, if you want, after your dance, we'll jump the gate and I'll take you home.
Right.
Yeah.
I can go home too.
Hell yeah.
And
There you go.
He was like, no, I already called Mom. She already come pick me up. I was like, okay.
He was like-
and I felt so bad because his look on his face was like
Defeat.
Yeah, I was
and
fucked up, bro.
disgusted.
And I was
like,
awful.
damn.
I get that.
And I felt bad because he had two dances. He had to dance twice, huh?
Yeah, and I did those dances like a gangster. Nobody knew. And I
Let's go.
walked away.
I
And,
watched him dance. I was like, damn, this shitty ass.
You're like, this
weird
dude
dance.
shit
Like, nobody
Shit
knows
yourself.
the information I know.
He shit himself.
As you can tell, I got two shitty cousins.
And then I walked. I had a girlfriend named Diana. I don't give a fuck. I'll name her Diana.
Yeah, fuck
But
man.
yeah, I remember I was trying to avoid her as much as possible because I didn't know if I smelled
course.
like shit.
Oh fuck, dude.
And I was like, all right, good. My mom's here. I'm gonna leave. I started walking down the halls and I see her. I'm like, fuck.
She like
Oh.
slaps you on the ass.
You're like,
You're like,
fuck.
What the fuck? Why'd you smell like ass?
She's like, let me give you head.
I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. You're not gonna like it. You won't like it. You won't like it. Trust me. But she tried to give me a hug and I just backed up and she was like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I gotta go." I was like, my mom's like, she's mad. I gotta go. Like that's my excuse. I was like, my mom's mad. She's mad, so I gotta go. And like until this day, I don't think she even knows. Diana, I'm sorry. I shit myself that day.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It wasn't
Friday.
because he didn't
that
want to
was
hug
wild.
you.
Yeah, it wasn't because you're disgusting.
Yeah, it was because I was disgusting. And I went home, and that day went on, and I shit a lot that day, but I conquered my
Yeah.
my
yeah,
shit
yeah,
story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ironically, bro, that's Yeah, I have done that as well.
Noah struggles.
Deadass?
I have done that, but it was in kindergarten, and it's almost like the exact same
I
story.
was in sophomore year, bro. I was in
man.
sophomore year, bro.
So I had a little bit more of an excuse then in that case.
No, he should have.
I had no excuse,
2
bro.
years ago.
No, I shit myself a lot. But this one time in kindergarten that happened, it was almost the exact same. Like the teacher just would not let me go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And she finally like caved and like let me go. Or actually, no, that's not what happened at all. She
What a
just
bitch.
No,
Caved. Like, what?
She straight up didn't let me go. That's what happened. Yeah, she was like, "No, you can't go," whatever. And then I shit myself in the classroom. And then I was
In front of everyone.
yeah, and then I went back up to her again and I was like, "Can I please just like go to the bathroom?" And then she was like, "Fine, go." And I had already shit myself at that point. So I was like running to the bathroom. I straight up like I'm probably 4 or 5. I straight up did the same thing. I tried to like flush my underwear down the toilet, but it clogged it. I was like, "Oh my god, dude, I'm done."
You're cooked, bro.
But I didn't think because I was so young. I didn't have a phone. You know what I mean? I couldn't call my mom or anything like that.
He didn't want to tell the teacher either, huh?
No, I didn't want to tell anybody.
Yeah.
So I went through the whole day.
Just free balling.
Yeah.
Nice.
And everybody was like, all these kids next to me, like, it's like smells like poop over here. It smells like poop. And I'm like, yeah. What's that smell? What's that
Ugh.
stench?
You're like, you called it. So you shit
Yeah,
yourself.
you did.
It was
You
you.
probably shit yourself.
Yeah, you're the one who's smelling it. So it must be you.
You probably tried to flush your underwear down the toilet too.
I saw underwear.
yeah.
I think that was you, buddy. You're fucking nasty ass.
I remember like one kid even asked me like, "Did you shit yourself?" Didn't say that because he was a kid. He's
Yeah.
like, "Did you poop yourself?" And I was like, "No."
Why do you know something?
The whole time, like,
Who told you?
Yeah,
You know who did?
I'm like freaking out the whole day, like internally, and then like it gets to like the very end of the day, which is like carpool, and all the kids are waiting for their parents to pick them up and
Nice,
everything.
nice.
And the teacher who wouldn't let me go to the bathroom walks up to me, and she goes, "Noah, did you poop your pants?" And I looked up at her and I was like, "No."
Yo, you still on business?
Yeah.
That's right.
And then my dad pulls up in his truck. I get in. Dad, I shit myself. All the tears came out. I was like, yeah, that was my
Fucking
story.
bitch, though.
that
What a
must-
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
Dude, like
bitch.
that shit must have smelled really bad if the teacher's like, this kid shit himself.
Yeah, she
Everyone
actually-
knew.
I feel like she probably saw the restroom, no?
No, I don't know. I mean, she probably just saw the fucking shit stains on my pants or
You probably
whatever.
were on your pants. I was gonna ask you, like, did you have shit stains on your pants? or
I don't
something?
know. I was so young at the time. I probably did. I can imagine it was like that. But I was like,
Jesus.
yeah, it's fucking
Jesus.
trauma,
All right.
man.
Well, enough with shits, because I feel like every time we bring like a fucking group of boys, we always talk about shit.
Yeah,
about shit,
exactly.
Literally, bro.
We
Literally,
talk about
every
shit
time.
and throw up.
I'm dead ass every time, bro. It's crazy. But I do want to. So what we do most of the time is we talk about scary stories, and that's on a whole different segment. But sometimes we like to bring it up on our regular podcast. I know you said that you have a couple of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, scary story. Let me think.
I mean, do you there's one that says, oh no, you asked if we ever use a Ouija board. I mean, we haven't. Have you guys?
No, I've considered it. I used to do like in school, like the Charlie thing with the 2 pencils.
Like
yeah.
Bloody
That
Mary.
was
Remember
fire. That shit was so fun.
That shit
Yeah.
was funny. I remember there was like
Jose with
yeah,
Coronas.
Coronas.
You
Yeah.
like blow on it and try to give you
Jose, are you there?
We filmed a music video in a haunted house.
Oh yeah, that's the
Oh,
one.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this one time I'm with Colton and his band,
Nice.
and this was I want to say about maybe like 5 days or 4 days before I decided I wanted to like go to rehab.
Yeah, because we didn't get the music video back because he was in rehab.
Listen, I didn't have time to edit the video. Okay?
Clearly, he didn't have time. Yeah,
I was in rehab, but I was like, I knew I was already going. I was talking to them about it the whole time. Like, yeah, I'm going to rehab in like 4 days for like 3 months.
Yeah.
I'll be out of here soon, whatever. And then I'm fucking with these guys, and they're like, we're gonna film this music video in this like abandoned house, and I'm like, oh shit,
There's a
okay.
story behind the house. So,
Tell it.
so the place, I gave drum lessons with the company, whatever. They bought this house. The story behind it was, it was an old house, probably built in like the early 1900s.
In LA?
whatever. No, this is back in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're actually still in that house now. They redid it and all that bullshit. But apparently, like the whole family died, and they were all like piled up into like the living rooms.
Oh shit.
Were they murdered?
I think it was like the flu, like back in the
Oh shit.
the
Oh.
1920
Damn.
flu or some bullshit.
They all shit themselves.
But but basically, like this living room was haunted as shit because it's where the bodies like. That's where they all died.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was just, and we were filming a Halloween video, so it added to the spookiness. It
Ooh,
was like a
shit.
Halloween cover type shit.
That's a door open right there.
Yeah,
Big door
yeah.
You had the keys to the building, to the house.
My bandmates did because that's where I met them. They all worked with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, we went in and things were going fine for a while. Like we were filming some parts of the music video outside, like in the backyard, and then we were filming other parts inside. So we were in the living room, and one of the bandmates, I don't know if it was you or if it was like Michael, but I think one of them told me, "Hey, this is the room where all the bodies were laid out," and I had my camera and an LED light like on the horseshoe of the camera, so
Yeah.
it's like on top of it, and out of nowhere, dude, the fucking light starts blinking, and it doesn't do that. It just stays at a consistent lighting the whole time. But in this situation, for some, I don't know to this day if it was a fucking a technical issue or if it was the fucking ghost trying to talk to
Yeah.
us, giving us Morse code or something.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
like blinking, going from like dark to bright over and over again. And this has only happened one other time. And the time that it did happen, the first time, we were at a haunted venue in Minnesota. I was on tour
shit.
with a band, and we were in this like weird part of the venue where it had an indoor pool. Milwaukee, yeah. And it's like known as like a haunted venue, basically. Like this is the lore behind like
It's
the
got
venue.
like Mac Miller's signature on it. Like everyone like signs the walls and
Yeah.
stuff and all that. So it's like
I mean, it was weird because I was filming in there at one point and I was like, yo, like if this place is haunted, like speaking out into the voices, like make this light that's turned off turn on, and it did.
Oh,
And that was crazy.
do you have that on camera? You have
I must have it somewhere. I think I do actually. But then after that, soon after, the blinking thing happened. The same type of blinking on my horseshoe light, on my LED light. It happens every time we're fucking.
It freaked us out too.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, do you still have that footage?
I hope I do. I don't know.
I mean, if you
From
could, you could
yours?
send it to us. We would love to show it.
You have it?
Yeah, I remember I put all together the bloopers.
Oh yeah, he edited it because I
okay.
was in rehab.
Yeah, because he was in rehab.
what an idiot.
You know, I think when you say that, I feel like that's what it is. Like it's like something trying to communicate, or it's trying to tempt you to try to say something to it.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I know for sure. Like that's what people do. Like they use a line of like, oh, yes or no. Like blink twice is a yes, blink once is a no.
No, I definitely believe. I believe for sure. And you know, I think part of it is just because like we have like a very Christian upbringing and everything.
Yeah.
But also like
Same here.
yeah. Like I live right now with my fiance in this like really old apartment. It's nice. Like it's like big, and you know it was made I think in like 1924 or something like that.
Yeah.
28.
28. He knows
Idiot.
everything. He remembers
not know
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. You live there. What the fuck?
He has like photographic
March
memory.
4th, 1920.
but straight up, he has like photographic memory. It's crazy.
Because I'm like 20% autistic or something.
Did it help you in high school?
No. I cheated. I just cheated.
But straight up, sometimes like we don't see anything too crazy or anything. But it's like when all the ACs and fans are off, we'll like see like because we have these like vintage lamps that have like little fabrics like on the bottom of it that are kind of like lined and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see them like move around and
Oh,
stuff like
shit.
that, or like lights turn on or doors open, and it's just like I have a feeling it's a female ghost. I think she's friendly, and I
The
think
bad
she,
bitch?
Bad?
she might be. She could be. I think it's
Bro,
a
we've been
female.
matching, bro. We just
Yeah, bro.
saying
Like,
the same
never
shit.
keep saying the same shit. They're scary.
Actually, I saw a TikTok. It was like a case where this one kid, he was like 18, 19. He killed a homeless man because he said he wanted to feel how killing someone is.
Kid
Oh,
was like,
shit.
I have a human head and hands.
Yeah, that guy.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Great.
Wait, I think I have heard that quote
Wait,
before.
what? What you say?
It's on the police. So the mom, I looked into it a little bit. The mom was digging through her kid's fucking closet or some shit.
Doing his laundry.
Oh, it
Saw
recently
it.
happened, right?
Yeah.
Saw like a severed hand or saw like an ear or something.
Oh,
And
what?
called the police, and the police show up, and then the kid pulls up, and then the cops. It's all on the cam. You can look it up. The cops are like, "So is there any is there anything interesting in your closet? And he just deadpan at the cop. A human head and hands.
Oh shit! I might have seen this one.
That could be of interest. Maybe.
Yeah, and then you can see his mom and his dad like break down into tears. And then
Oh
they took
damn!
him to the police station, and then like they ask him a bunch of questions,
Mm.
and he's just like, you know what, guys, like I'm already gonna go to jail. I'm just to be honest with you guys.
Mm.
And he just tells them the whole story of how he killed the homeless guy, cutting him up, like how he felt, and like you can tell he just didn't care.
Fuck, that's the worst kind of
Did he?
killer.
Did he end up in a mental asylum?
I think so.
You know, that's the weird thing too that I've kind of like looked into as well, is that like a lot of these cats that like murder people or they have like an obsession with murdering people, the ones that try to lie about it and or try to make it out that they're innocent or whatever, later go into like, you know, the court or whatever and try to plead insanity, but because that they were trying to lie, they end up going to jail.
Because they know it's wrong. That's why they're lying.
They know it's
Yeah.
wrong. They end up going to jail. But the ones that literally could not give less of a shit, and they're like,
zero remorse.
I'm not gonna lie, like I killed, and I liked it, and da da da, and they like talk about it like that. Then they're like, oh shit, like this guy is mentally ill, and he's no problem with it. He should probably be in a mental asylum type deal.
Yeah.
That's what they did with Jeffrey Dahmer. They wanted to like take his brain out and like,
Oh,
study his
yes.
brain. But
Yeah.
his dad didn't let him. They're like, no, like
Well,
you're
he
not
got
gonna
his
do
shit
that.
beat in by like a weight or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his
yeah.
ass beat in prison.
They
real?
I think so. That's how he died.
I didn't know that.
what's the guy, the clown?
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually like did experiment on his brain,
Oh, that's-
and they found out he was normal. There was nothing to it.
Fuck, that's
Dude.
actually
That-
scary.
that's what the dad was saying. Like they did it to his brain. They didn't find anything. They're not gonna find anything in my son either.
Yeah, I think it starts in childhood or something.
I don't even know, man. Because some of these people have normal families, and then they just start killing animals. And
That's
stuff.
what I mean, though. It's not necessarily like negligence, I would say, but it's like giving them enough free time, but also trying to like, yo, like let me take my son hunting or whatever.
Just monitoring your kid, maybe.
Yeah,
just-
but like they get obsessed with the idea of killing or whatever. Next thing you know, they're in the woods like picking apart bones of like dead animals.
A lot of stuff comes from online too.
Yeah, online
Like,
is.
they watch a lot of like shit,
Mhm.
and a lot of it is like.
I think you talked about it, right?
I talked about it before. I said a lot of it comes from like pornography as well.
really?
Yeah, that's like
where they
Ted
watch
Bundy's whole
really
deal.
hardcore stuff, and it's like that's
Damn.
what fucks them up. Like,
Yeah.
bah.
I mean, I don't know what I mean. Obviously, the internet wasn't out during Ted Bundy's time or whatever, but he was like a very like deviant, like sexual deviant in that way.
Yeah.
and that's why like a lot of those murders ended up happening that way.
Because he was well known in his own community, right?
Yeah,
he was like that one guy, like,
he
that
was
was, like, really nice.
He was like a baddie, like
Yeah,
he was
a baddie.
cute guy.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, he was getting it.
He was that motherfucker,
you know,
and he was it.
Yeah,
He was that killer.
You know, that reminds me of a story. This is a little bit not super on topic, but kind of. There was this. I remember watching like the filmmaker took all this footage from this guy who was he was a nobody. He was just like some loser, right? He was hyper obsessed with the artist Bjork, who was like a musician.
Yeah.
And he had filmed like all this footage of him talking about how much he loved her and like wanted to like have sex with her, and that he was like really mad at her decision making because he was like racist. He was like she's dating a black guy and that makes me mad. You know what I mean? And he rigged a whole fan mail thing, like a box that was supposed to be fan mail, like sent to her PO box or whatever, that would like launch acid at her face.
I remember that.
And kill her. So he was like wanting to kill her, but you know, send it out in the mail and then kill himself. Like, so there's like,
But he filmed it all. He documented everything, like
Yeah.
the entire process, and like the trial and error of like he had an original idea, and then he like messed it up. So he's like, oh, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna do.
he's
acid
test
instead.
trialing it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
It's insane. And you know, I don't know if you can look at it now, but at the time I was in like, I think like 2018, 2019, I like watched the whole thing.
I
It
watched
looks,
it too.
it's fucked
It's
up.
fucked. And
Is
he
it the guy who like shaved his head and like painted himself all red?
Yeah.
And shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
did you guys see this at?
YouTube,
on
right?
what? On
YouTube.
YouTube?
No, it
Some
wasn't.
of it is
it
on
was.
YouTube.
I think it was like it might have been on Live Leak or something, like before they took down Live Leak or some website.
I'm sure you can find it still. I know you can watch the full thing without the part of him killing himself.
Yeah, because that's on video.
And you guys seen him like kill himself?
Yeah,
yeah.
I seen it too.
Dude, it
It looks
fucked me up.
crazy.
I had nightmares after watching that. Like,
Yeah, I don't think I want to
Yeah.
watch it then.
no, dude,
It ain't that bad,
Totally
bro.
watch it.
don't watch it. Don't watch it. Yeah, it's fucked up. But like, when something like that happens and you like see it, it's like it doesn't even look real.
Well, what's
Yeah.
scary too is that this is just a normal. He's like an exterminator. He was like a normal guy. He just decided to get obsessed. With
Too
this
obsessed.
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like a parasocial relationship, which could
He
happen
thought-
with
like,
any
he
of these.
thought,
streamers. Yeah. Any of these like Twitch streamers or Kick streamers, anything that can happen again.
But-
and it probably will.
I mean-
because he actually thought like they were in a relationship, huh?
yeah,
That's what he
yeah,
thought?
Yeah.
yeah.
And thankfully, thank God, like somebody had smelled or something in the apartment.
Like a decomposing body.
Yeah, and then they found him and then watched the tapes. The police watched the tapes and they intercepted the package before it could get.
It
to
was
him.
like 1 or 2 days before
Mhm.
it was gonna get there too. It was like already shipped. But they caught it like
Holy
on their way
shit.
to whatever.
That
Dang.
shit was gonna work.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
it was
ask.
work.
I was
if
like,
she had
did they, like-
opened it would have been
It would've worked.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank God they noticed and all that.
Wow.
Did they like get her reaction to like what was gonna happen?
I'm sure that there's probably interviews of her talking about it, and I'm sure that she probably said something that like, oh, he was, just sick or whatever,
She's like, I feel very sorry for this man. Probably something cute
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, bro.
that's fucking crazy. You got that one story though about the kidnapping.
What?
Remember your friends at Starbucks and the sign of the girl.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So this is so random. I didn't see anything cool, but I heard about it. I don't know if you would call it cool, interesting, but yeah. So I was working at Starbucks in Orange County about a year ago, and I was just like, I got home, just parked, and I was just walking to my apartment, and I saw there's like a missing poster. I'm like, damn, you never see those, like, especially in the town I was in.
Mm-mm.
And it was like a 16-year-old girl. I was just like, oh, that sucks. I go into work like a couple days later, and I hear my shift supervisor on the phone talking about the thing, like the kidnapping and everything. And I was like, damn, I wonder if she's talking about the same thing, because she was like, you found her? Like, that's what she's saying on the phone. She's like, you found her? Like, what? Like, all this stuff. So I'm like, what? So then I asked her about it later. I was like, were you talking about the missing girl? She's like, yeah, my friends found her. She was like drugged in the back of this guy's truck.
That's
And
so fucked.
It was like 2 or 3 people. They pulled her out of the truck and then beat the shit out of the dude.
Oh,
They beat
shit.
his ass, and then like waited for the cops to come, and they arrested him. And he was like a sex offender, already in the system.
That's fucking
Wow.
Yeah, like 16 years old, went to the high school in the town we were in, like super, like it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
Then they have two. He had two.
No, he
girls?
just had one.
Oh, he had one.
Yeah.
He like
Bro.
just kidnapped and drugged her.
Yeah, and he was just getting gas. They were getting gas at a gas station. They recognized.
The girl.
That's insane.
Bro, that's fucking
fucking
crazy.
Yeah, I
Clutch.
was like, what the hell? I was
It's
like, well,
crazy,
good for
like
your
when you see
friends.
these posters, and you're like, I wonder if they're like they got them back or anything.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But like hearing like, oh my,
they actually
coworker,
followed it up.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're getting a phone call like, yo, you guys found her, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way. That's what I was thinking. There's no way she's talking about the same thing. And
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Fucking
It was.
Bro,
Crazy.
thank God they found her. Have you guys ever gotten in trouble with like police or anything like that, like trespassing or just like anywhere like?
I mean,
Police
in
story?
general, I don't think we've ever like gotten in.
I
Like,
got pulled over once, but that's for
Mm.
having my hat on the dashboard. But that's
Are you
pretty
kidding
much
me?
we're
it.
good boys, bro. We're good boys.
That's
yeah.
what he told me. He was like, "You can't have it there." Over
Yeah,
there.
and-
Fuck it.
Bro, it was police
That's
officers,
all.
like,
So you put it on and turned it sideways, right?
I was like, shit, my fault. Like, shit.
every time I'm in a passenger seat with Angel, I'll be like, "Let's get pulled over today, bro. Like, let's go."
We're rebels today.
Yeah,
Bro.
But the guy was like in jeans and t-shirt and a vest, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Oh damn.
Damn.
Like you really pulled us. You look that badass, and you pull us over
Yeah.
for a fucking hat. Like
What
get the fuck
the
out of
hell?
here,
What we were
bro.
doing, we were delivering boxes to like
Church, like
church.
to people.
Like,
yeah.
dude.
Gosh.
So he was like, "What are y'all doing?" We're like, "We're delivering food for the church."
We're getting
Oh.
we're delivering drugs and coke to church.
Let me see the box. Okay,
let me see the box, and he's like, I'll take one.
Yeah.
I'll give you one, and I won't give you a ticket.
Yeah,
No,
but I've only had one experience. One time I was with my girlfriend, and we were driving down like Redlands, and I'm just driving normally because we just came back from Burlington, so we're just driving. We just go straight.
Yeah.
So I'm driving, and then all of a sudden I see the lights come on. I'm like, oh, babe, I got pulled over. She's like, you're lying. I said, yeah, I swear I got pulled over. So I'm pulling over, and I'm like put the windows down because my windows are like super tinted.
Yeah.
Like I could get a ticket for it. So I'm like, just put them down. The cop pulls up with his gun already drawn.
What?
Like
Fuck?
this, bro.
Yo.
And I was like, yo. I was like, what's happening? What's happening? He was like, stop acting dumb. Like, turn off the car. Blah blah blah. I was like, all right then, I'm gonna turn off the car. Like, don't do nothing.
Dude.
So I turn off my car, And he like, give me your license. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get my license. Like, just don't do nothing. So I pull out my license. And he looks at it, he's like, all right, sit in the car. And he goes back to his car and he's like, I apologize. It's just like there's a robbery like not that far back. Like, the car was exactly the one you got, like the white with the black stripe and everything. I'm like, yo, like,
What are the odds,
but like,
bro?
chill,
Yeah.
like, you got your gun drawn
Yeah,
at me, bro.
that's
Like,
crazy.
what you doing?
Were you scared? How do you feel?
Bro, I'm about to get shot,
A
my
gun
boy.
pointed at your fucking face.
Like, I just had like a good, like, going out with my girlfriend, you know, we're relaxing, jamming out.
Yeah.
And then a gun drawn at me. I was scared.
About to put you on a t-shirt, bro.
Fuck.
Supervisor, can you talk to your supervisor?
Bro, I could have made something right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
bro.
immediately reach for your phone.
The officer here.
My wallet.
Open the door really fast.
Bro, that's insane.
What about for you guys? We're good boys, bro. We don't.
I mean, for me, he has one. I'll tell one first real quick though, because that was like, I could have gone to jail.
Okay.
Legit, could have gone. I was I think I was 18 in Texas, and I had an F-150 at the time, and I was with my my girlfriend at the
I
time.
think you were 17.
I might have been 17.
That's why, because that's why the story went the way
I think
it did.
I think I was 17. I was with my girlfriend at the time. She was like much older than me. She was a cougar, ex-girlfriend. So listen,
fuck you.
bitch.
Here's what happened. We were going to go see a movie at the mall, and you know she had this like glass blunt on her. And in Texas at the time, I don't know what it is nowadays, but it was like very illegal at that time, very illegal. So we were smoking this glass blunt in my truck, and you know we get blazed. We didn't really smoke like too much or anything like that. It was like enough to fill it, but we didn't load up more or anything. We went to see a movie, got back in the truck, and I'm taking her home. I was gonna spend the night at her place, and I was like calling my mom to tell her like, "Hey, mom, like, can I spend the night at, you know?" And she was like yelling at me on the phone because she was like, no, you can't. You got to come home. It's past curfew, da-da-da. And I was like, Mom, you always do this. I was like all upset and whatever. And I'm driving on the highway going like, I want to say I'm going like 80 in a 65.
Oh, shit.
And I see red and blue lights behind me. And I had just smoked weed in my truck. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. It already smells like weed in the truck and everything. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah,
this could
he's
be
gonna
it.
search. He's
yeah,
gonna search
this
this.
could be it, bro. I'm like, fuck. So I pull over the truck, and you know I'm talking to her. I'm like, listen, don't fucking lie. Don't make any bullshit up. Tell him
you can smell it.
yeah,
Oh,
he can smell it. There's no way we're gonna get out of this. Tell him where the glass blunt is. If you have more on you, like tell him where it is. Give it to him. All that shit. And what I do is I roll down my windows of my truck and I put my hands out the window. Very dramatic. And I hear he's like, "What's going on?" He like got out of his car. He's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna open the truck door. We have weed and da da da." And he's like, "Okay." And I open up the truck door and I step out of the vehicle and I'm like, "Hey man, like here's the deal. We just smoked like a few hours ago. I'm taking her home and then I'm going home afterwards," which is the opposite way. Well, we did smoke out of a glass blunt and all this stuff. And he was like, "Okay, well,"
Like it was really good weed. Glass blunt.
yeah,
Expensive.
it was dank.
You want to hit?
Yeah, do you want to hit though? He was like, "Okay, well, how old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 17. You know, I'm still in high school. I'm an honor student. You know, I have all A's.
I'm white.
Not
As
He's
you
like-
can see, my skin.
Yeah, look at my skin. Look at my skin.
I know how to swim.
I'm already are accepted in colleges.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah, I'm like, my mom's waiting for me on the way home. Da-da. And he's like, okay, well, just wait here. Let me see your license. I give him it, and then he is walking back to his car, and I see another police car pulling up behind him, and I'm like,
Double the trouble.
damn. I'm like, bro, this could be bad. And then like really quick, he comes back out of his car and he's like, is your girl still in the truck? And I'm like, yeah, she's in there. She has the glass blunt in her purse and all this. And he's like, okay. He goes up to her and, you know, she comes out of the vehicle. He gets a story from her, confiscates the contraband, all that kind of stuff. And then we're like talking for a long time, just like about random shit. And like he just keeps asking about what happened before or whatever. And he was like, how much did you smoke? I'm like, oh, just this glass blunt's worth. And he's like, okay, so you're not like inebriated or anything, right? And I'm like, no, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
chilling.
Yeah, I'm chilling. He's like, okay, cool, because there's a lot of paperwork. I don't want to do all that. I'm like,
Nice.
oh,
cool. He's-
I'm getting off.
Yeah.
Nice.
So then he's like, all right, guys. He like puts us both together. He's like, here's what I'm gonna do. Noah, well, he didn't say my name. He's like, you. He's like pointing at me, and he's like, you. I'm gonna give you, because you're going like 80 into 65. I'm gonna give you a $20 citation for speeding. What the fuck? And I was like, oh my god, I will take the citation, sir. Okay, thank you very much. And he goes, but for you, ma'am, I'm gonna give you a $450 paraphernalia misdemeanor ticket.
What the fuck?
And she was like, okay. And she was so pissed at me, bro. We got back in the truck. I went and got gas, and she was just fucking livid, bro. She was so mad at me. She forgave me afterwards. I paid for it.
She
I
was
paid
like-
for it.
Telling you like a lot of stuff or what?
Oh, she was just like, upset. She was more like giving me the, like quiet, angry.
You're
you know
like,
what I mean?
you're like, well, that went really well.
I'm like,
You're like,
damn, did you hear what he said, though?
You want to
$20 is good for me.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wow, you got to pay $450. My bad.
That's-
Yeah, my bad.
450 is crazy. $20 is good for me. I'm not gonna lie.
You're like, why would you bring weed into my car?
Well, it was your weed. It's your fault.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta pay for that, babe. I'm sorry.
No,
You're
I paid for it. I'm pretty sure I paid for. I can't remember if I did. I don't know. But like, yeah, that was that.
Swag.
Yeah,
Nice.
got off scot-free and was okay.
Well, what about you?
Did you tell your mom though?
Oh.
I did not tell my mom, but years later I told her and everything. She was like, you know what I mean? Okay.
That's good enough for today.
Yeah, I had a lot of fucking fun, bro.
Yeah.
Hell
But
yeah.
I had one more question. It was about the name of your guys' Noad and then Happy Robbery.
Oh yeah.
I know what Happy Robbery is, but for the people that don't know, like,
Yeah.
what is it?
Well, I'll just say like the Happy Robbery podcast. Be sure to check it out on YouTube.
Yeah.
We are on Patreon as well. If you have $1 or $5, you check out the podcast on YouTube first and
Spare change.
Yeah, if you have any spare change, come over to the Patreon. We're about to get like an exclusive private Discord server to talk to fans and stuff.
That's dope.
Yeah, and we have bonus episodes on Patreon as well to our own podcast. But
We're also going to start dating fans too. So, so if you guys want a chance to date one of us, join the Patreon.
not me. I'm about to be married. I'm about to be a married man.
Congrats. Oh yeah.
Your fiance like, so y'all gonna date fans? Why am I
What is
barely hearing about
What is
this?
this talking about? Dating fans.
He's already subscribed.
Yo, I mean, the Happy Robbery, the title of the podcast is actually like paying homage to like an old series that we did when we were younger called The Happy Robbery, which was like a sketch comedy series that we did like 5 episodes for, with this haunted this cursed sock monkey tries to kill us, basically, is like the whole plot of like this whole series or whatever. But
Yeah, we were really bored.
yeah, we were bored one day and we
Mad
just
bored.
filmed it. And he was like, we had a friend that was like playing a robber in the sketch, and he gets killed by the sock monkey, and it becomes less about a robbery and more about like
Hella lore. hella lore.
more about like trying not to get killed by a cursed sock monkey doll. But yeah, I mean, it all started with a robbery basically. But the Noad show, the name behind that, I'm not gonna lie, I've made up several meanings to the name when I was younger, like say no to what's wrong and be an advocate for what's right. No ad. But the reality is, like, when I was like making the channel and I was 10, I was kind of fucking dumb and I misspelled my name.
No fucking way.
I was trying to put the Noah D show, but I forgot the H, and I just didn't make another YouTube
But that
channel.
was so much better.
Yeah.
That was, like, maybe that's what it's short for.
I mean,
Maybe that's what it's short for. I don't know.
I don't know, but that's that's the story behind that.
That's pretty good.
Well, let me tell you guys before. My bad. I almost need you. But I was telling E, I was like, I don't know what to ask them. Like, I don't know. I didn't come up with no question. Nothing. I was like, I'm asking him like, what's the name? And then this fool, he was like, oh, let me tell you. So he's like, they used to have an old series. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, there goes my fucking question. E.
My fault, bro. My fault.
Oh, you're good, bro.
Bro, it's been fangirling all week.
I mean, at first I was intimidated because I was like, fuck, like all my Latino women, they love white boys and they're gonna fucking take all of our shit, bro.
they took all of our shit.
No, I was excited, dude. I was like, it's gonna be a whole different branch for what we usually. It's like we have all types of fucking Latinos, and I was like, let's bring out like some more people, like some
white
Mix
Some
it
more
in
people
with
white
your-
boys make some noise.
some more people that I grew up with, and I was like, fuck it, let me just hit them up. Let's see what's up.
Yeah.
We
And-
appreciate you reaching out.
Yeah,
No,
and honestly, like if you guys like their podcast is really fucking good for them starting off. Good fucking quality.
Thank you.
Really
Thank
good
you,
fucking
bro.
quality. And I was impressed when I saw it.
I was very impressed. I was like,
Yeah.
Damn.
Thank you.
Really good
Appreciate
fucking quality.
that.
Like we really appreciate the opportunity for real. You
Nah,
guys
bro.
throwing
No,
us a bone here.
Yeah.
Come do one with us.
Yeah,
We'd love to.
We'd be more than happy to like treat you to dinner and just like come over, hang out. Even if it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
shooting a podcast or whatever, like you're more than welcome.
We gotta do more than this podcast.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with you guys, like just
Yeah.
going
Let's
out.
do it,
Dude.
bro.
I want to
Just
blow
having
some
fun.
fireworks and some putter parties.
Hell
That's what I wanna do.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's.
drink together.
I'm kind of down to try
Count
weed
me
now. I'm kind of down to try some weed now.
I'll watch you guys do that. I will be the DD. I will designated
I don't
drive.
know why, but I want some Dominoes. That's why
Yeah.
Trying to get some zins too.
I'll bring
Shit.
I'll bring my dog so we can watch him.
Yeah, yeah.
Man. Dude, you guys have made me slap my knee like 4 times.
Ah, fuck it. Oh, well, that goes that one.
Oh,
That
that
goes
was
that one.
dead. Oh well.
Well, was dying or is it dead?
Oh.
It's dying, but we still got these cameras, bro.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
still good.
So it's perfect timing. Well, thank you guys for being a part of the show.
Thank you for having us, man. No,
Well,
it was awesome.
You guys are definitely gonna come back for more.
Absolutely,
Yes.
bro.
Yes.
So that was the show, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Follow us on Patreon. Keep up for more scary shit, more scary adventures. Use code Kickback Crew
Yeah, Kickback crew.
to get $20 off your first purchase on SEATGEEK.
You gotta use that code.
You better fucking use that code, okay?
Yeah, and watch their fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's clap it up. Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. Peace.
Peace.